Good morning and welcome to this special edition of Island Stat Sports Talk. Me from the PGA is Justin Belanger. Justin, great news this morning confirming a kind of report I had on Saturday that there was a possibility that the Bermuda Championship for 2021 will be a standalone event. We've known over the last few years that we've hosted this event. It's always kind of mirrored the HSBC Championship that goes on over in Asia. But this year, due to COVID, we've kind of benefited on this side. But first of all, welcome. And hearing the news or confirming the news for you and your team, what has it been like over the last few hours?
Yeah, Earl, thanks for having me on the show. It's always great to chat with you and come on the show and talk about the Bermuda Championship. Quickly to answer your question, it's been busy for our staff. We found that news out and we've been pedal to the metal, which has been very exciting. Like you mentioned, the Bermuda Championship and the cancellation of the HSBC World Golf Championship now allows the Bermuda Championship to be a standalone event, which is very exciting. What that means for the event and the island is that the top 50 players in the world are now eligible to come to Bermuda and contend for the Bermuda Championship trophy and play at Port Royal Golf Course. It also means they'll be playing for a little bit more money as well, which is very exciting. They're going to be playing for $6.5 million, which isn't too bad to play 4 rounds of golf.
Well, I was going to get to that because now that the purse has increased and the availability of 1 through 50, how enticing is it for these guys to want to come to Bermuda now that they've seen the event over the last 2 years, albeit last year was scaled back just a little bit due to COVID. But how enticing is it for these guys to come now? $6.5 million is no slight money there.
No, absolutely not. $6.5 million is a good chunk of change, and they also get to play for 500 FedEx Cup points. But the first 2 years, the players that have joined us here in Bermuda have absolutely loved the golf course. They love the atmosphere. They love the people. They truly love coming here because it's just a fun atmosphere, and people have welcomed with open arms. With the increases in the purse as well as the FedEx Cup points, we're excited to get some bigger names potentially that are going to be coming here to Bermuda. And we're looking forward to that. With the Tour Championship taking place this week, we'll kind of have a better idea as we get closer to October on who will actually be joining us come the end of October.
Yeah, well, that's another thing. How soon will we know, or will we be getting regular updates of who's committed and as they commit to the tournament?
Yeah, great question. We'll be getting kind of the final placements after the Tour Championship. We'll start to receive our initial player commit list, and once we kind of see that and get the announcements, we'll definitely share with everybody and announce who's coming and joining us.
Yeah, I know as we talked prior to coming on, even the non-golfers in Bermuda, if they see a name that's recognizable, they'll want to be a part of that. So, we encourage that as early as possible because we know the regular golfers are going to get the tickets. Anyway, it's the people that will be interested to watch that named golfer that they see or hear all the time that will be on our shores. We did host the PGA Grand Slam a few years back. That was 4 of the major winners for the year. But this one here, when you're talking 132 of the best in the world on our shores at one time, it makes it even more attractive.
I absolutely couldn't agree with you more, Earl. When you have the best of the best players competing for the Bermuda Championship, it's only exciting for everybody here on island, and it's pretty amazing how good these guys truly are.
Yeah. Will the event still host Bermuda players who will actually play for a spot, and will it be 3 spots, or has that been scaled back?
Yeah, no, great question, Earl. Each year we've had a Bermuda Open local qualifier, and we're going to continue to do that again this year. And we will be announcing some of the dates here in the next couple of weeks, which is great. And in terms of the number of spots, we will be having 4 total spots for Bermudians to compete in the Bermuda Championship. So one more than we had last year, which is very exciting.
Very much so. I got to go dust off my clubs.
That's right. Please join us, Earl.
Now, we see a lot of stuff. People drive across the Port Royal Golf Course each and every day, and it looks the same. But when we have an event such as the Bermuda Championship, it is dressed up, and it is made even more immaculate. How are things shaping up for the golf course to be prepared for the 4 days of the Bermuda Championship?
No, absolutely. I'll give all the credit in the world to Dennis Pilgrim and his team and the Port Royal Golf Course staff. The course is really coming together and looks fantastic. They've worked together with the PGA Tour agronomy team, and we're very excited in the direction that it's coming. And hopefully, knock on wood, we get a little bit of rain, and come October, it's going to look pristine.
Yeah. And what will this year look like? As I mentioned earlier, last year we had a scaled back event due to COVID. What will this year, or what are the plans for this year thus far?
Yeah, so we've been working very closely with the Bermuda health officials in terms of what we can do for this year, and we have submitted and gone through all the proper channels in terms of having 1,000 general admission tickets each day, which is double the amount that we were able to have last year. And then on top of that, we'll have 500 hospitality tickets available in the marketplace as well, which is very exciting about that because we're growing as an event. And I think the folks that when they come here, they'll see that this event has continued to grow year after year.
Now, you and your team, or the team here in Bermuda, have worked tirelessly over the last few years to make this a very attractive event. And I know that it's such a big team that put this on. But when you look at what and how this all plays out, how important is it to have people on the ground here in Bermuda working over a period of time to ensure that every detail is met for the PGA to host an event right here in Bermuda?
Yeah, no, like you said, it takes an army. Yes, we have a golf tournament that we put on, but what's really happening on that golf course is we come in and with the help of small to medium sized to large sized businesses here on island and the rest of the team, we're building a city on a golf course, and we couldn't have done it without everybody here. And from day one, when we got here back in July of 2019 for the first year, we were welcomed with open arms, and it's just continued to grow. Year after year, we've met more great people here on island, met more great businesses, and that's given us the opportunity to grow the events and the capabilities that is here in Bermuda. It's endless on how big and exciting this event can be.
Yeah. Now, when will tickets go on sale, or have tickets going on sale, and where can one get tickets in order to be one of those lucky 1,000 or lucky 500?
Yeah, absolutely. So general admission tickets will go on sale September 20th. And where you can purchase those is online at BermudaChampionship.com. One thing I will note in terms of attending the event this year, we will be a safe key event. So I just want to make sure that everyone is aware of that. So when you do come, you'll have to have your safe key scanned at the entrances before stepping onto the property. But yeah, September 20th, which is just hard to believe, right around the corner. So yeah, check out BermudaChampionship.com and come join us here in late October.
Yeah. Now, when you look at what's available around a picture perfect event, and I know everybody has favorites, who would be 5 of the players you would want to see vying for the title in Bermuda this year? Your personal, not your professional, your personal opinion.
Great question. That's a tough one, Earl. I have a lot of favorites. We've had the opportunity to get to know some of these guys, which is great. I'm always going to root for our champions that have come here in the past. So Brendan Todd in 2019, and then Brian Gay last year, who won it in playoff fashion. So I'll definitely be rooting for those two guys to join us. Another one that I'm a big fan of is Harold Varner III, who joined us last year. He's just a great guy, great character. So it'd be great to see him come back this year. Another one would be Danny Willett, a former Masters champion. It was great to see him here last year and compete in Bermuda. So that's another good one here. And let's see, that was four. Let's see, who would be my fifth one? My fifth one would be, let's see, I would say. Obviously, I'm going to drop a big name here just because I'm a big fan, but my middle name's Thomas. So if Justin Thomas joins us, I would say Justin Thomas, just because we have that slight connection in the name, if that makes sense.
Well, if Justin signs up, I'm pretty sure, since he's a recognizable name and your middle name, it would gain some traction of not saying there's other guys wouldn't, but when you walk past a television and you hear a name, or you're watching ESPN and you hear a name, it's more familiar. But has last year's the defending champion, who gets a wild card into the event, has he indicated that Bermuda will be a stop this time around?
So yeah, Brian's been a great champion for us. He's helped us out. He's even hopped on video calls with our volunteer leadership team, and he's just been a great ambassador for the Bermuda Championship and the island in a whole. And we're looking forward to having him back, and he's indicated to us that he's excited to come back to the island. So we're planning on having him back here come late October.
Yeah, there's always a buzz around Bermuda events, and obviously talking with a few of the guys last year about their experience the year before, nothing but pluses about just the people of Bermuda, the way they were handled, hospitality, food, building relationships and all. Is that one of the unique things about this championship, that they get to come to an island, they get to play their golf, they get to relax a little away from the golf course, and it's just a friendly atmosphere for them?
Yeah, absolutely. Just as we were talking about a little bit earlier with our staff and how it takes an army, everybody here on island has taken a grasp to the event, which has been fantastic, and that's the reason we're able to continue to grow the event and get back into the community more and give back to the community more. So in terms of the players, yes, absolutely. They come here, they get, who doesn't want to look at the beautiful blue waters and the pink sandy beaches and then play golf for 4 straight days? It's hard to beat. And so these guys come back year after year. And last year we had major champion winners, and hopefully we'll have even more this year.
Yeah. Well, is there anything you would like to add for this event, which is somewhat 9 weeks away now?
Yes, absolutely. So it's just as mentioned, it's right around the corner, and we have a lot of great opportunities. Just a couple of things I'd like to speak to is in terms of tickets, the general admission tickets, once again, will go on sale September 20th. We have sold out of our hospitality on 18. But what we've done this year is we've brought back the Ocean Club, the hospitality, down at 16. Okay. And with the help of our partner at Digicel Business, they were able to do that this year. So we thank them for helping us out there. We do have tickets there. We will have a limited number of tickets available to go into the hospitality, so 100 total tickets a day. They're on sale now. So if you're interested in there, feel free to reach out to me at justin@bermudachampionship.com. Another way to participate and get involved in the event is volunteering, which is always a great opportunity. It gets you right in the thick of things, close to players, kind of see the behind the scenes. And, two of the areas that really get you close to the players and really involved with the championship is our Gallery Management Ambassadors Committee, which is formerly known as Marshals. What that is they get to be right there at the golf course, watch golf, help with crowd management, help with the rope lines, kind of right in the thick of it. And they're really the eyes and ears for all of us. So when we're running around during the week of the event, they're the ones running it. They're the face of the championship, and we honestly couldn't do it without all of them. Another unique opportunity is to walk inside the ropes as a walking score, and you actually get to keep score for the group, which is very exciting. We do recommend to have, if you are interested in there, that you do have some golf knowledge in terms of walking inside there, but lots of great opportunities. You can go right to BermudaChampionship.com to sign up for the different volunteer committees. Another exciting part that we're really focused on this year is giving back into the community. Now that we're in the third year of the event, we launched a program. The first 2 years, we've given back $200 per volunteer to their favorite charity that they sign up upon. So if you volunteer and you have a charity that you want to do so, that charity will receive $200 for your time during the week of the event, which is always exciting. And then on top of that, this year, we launched a program called Birdies for Charity. And Birdies for Charity is a matching funds program where we are able to, and it's open to all registered charities here on island. And it's a way that we are meeting more and more people, in a way that we get more involved with the committees. In total, for our charity program, amongst the volunteer program, as well as the Birdie for Charities, we have 50 plus charities signed up already. So if you're a charity out there and listening, please visit our website, BermudaChampionship.com, for additional information. And we hope you join us, and look forward to the event in October.
All right. Well, Justin, we will stay in touch, only because as this event gets closer and closer, things will start to get bigger and bigger. And we look forward to working alongside you guys to ensure that the Bermuda public, as well as the anybody that wants to come to Bermuda, gets all the information required in order to attend that Bermuda Championship 2021, which is, I think it's going to be even more exciting, with more spectators, more golfers, and of course at the plush Port Royal Golf Course.
Yes, absolutely, Earl, and always appreciate you having us on the show. And it's we're looking forward to a wonderful event in October, and for everyone to join us. It's going to be looking forward to crowning another great champion come Sunday, October 31st.
All right. Well, we'll stay in touch. You enjoy the rest of your day, Justin.
Thank you, Earl. You as well.
Okay.